All right, you guys, I'm back with another video, and today it will be an old school homemade vegetable soup. Today it snowed where we are, and what better way than to start off today and a couple of days for food. So today I have prepped mostly everything. I've washed all of my vegetables as you see here. I have corn, black beans, pinto beans, carrots. These are the only carrots that I could find in the store, so I washed them and drained them. I have string beans, some more corn. This is gonna be my my soup. I'm not gonna use water. I have spinach. I have a can of tomato, basil, pinto beans also. And I also have right here some red potatoes that I baked in the oven. And I also have my carrots that I baked in the oven with some green peppers and some onions, red onions, and a sweet onion. I have all of my seasonings, onion recipe, Lipton onion soup, cumin, pink salt. Now, this steak seasoning right here, guys, it is the bomb. Piggly Wiggly used to sell it, and it was $1. I only get it for the salt content because we don't eat salt, but it tastes good on everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. And my onion powder, my garlic powder. I couldn't find any garlic in the food line that I went to, but it's okay. And also right here, this will be my base, guys. This will be my base. These are real dried beans, navy beans. And I already started with my string beans that I have washed. Now, all of these right here, these cans, I take them out and I drain all of them. I used to not drain them. A sister showed me, her recipe on how to make a vegetable soup, and she drained all of her vegetables. So here you go right here. All of my vegetables are drained and washed. So I will be putting these in my pan. All right. Okay. Now today, I want to give a shout out to God, who is my father, my friend, my everything. I want to give a shout out to my husband, Jermaine, who is my biggest supporter, and I'm his biggest supporter. He always gets up early and starts the day off right, and I gets up behind him, and we just encourage one another. Men needs love too. Men needs encouragement. Men need upliftment. So, however you got your man or your woman, keep it up. We have been going strong, going on 10 years. I also want to give a shout out to my brother, Maine, Wesley, who also encourages me, and he's a critic, and I love that about him. Shout out to him, my brother, Melvin. Just people who have encouraged me. Like I told you all, I'm a Lyft driver, I'm a Uber driver, I Grubhub, and I occasionally DoorDash, and I also clean. So I just want to tell all of you out there, if you have a dream this year, go out and get it. Go out and do it. Whatever God lays on your heart to do, go out and get it. Remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So come on, let's get this vegetable soup on the go. All right, I got my vegetables that I have drained. Putting that over in there. All right. And while I'm at it, I don't want to have no long, drawn-out video. So I prepped mostly everything. And now I'm going to put my spinach in there so it can drain. And I washed all my cans. I wash everything that I bring into my house. And to each his own, whatever you would like to do. All right. Okay, I'm going to cut. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to cut my stove on to about a 4. Put it on about a 4. And this soup doesn't take long to cook. Okay, so I got everything over in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the navy beans that I cooked over in there. Okay? All right. Put that over there. And now, you guys, I'm going to put my Campbell soup over in here. All right. Pour that over in there. Come on. Look at all that goodness going over in that soup. You see? Look at that. Look at all that goodness going over in that soup. All right. And I got another one that I'm going to shake real good and open. And I made this soup big because I have they're not elderly, but they are elders. And I look out for them every chance that I get. So I will be taking them a jar of soup today. All right. All right, let's get started. Look at that. Look at that right there, y'all. Okay. All right. I'm not going to put my potatoes in just yet. Not going to put my potatoes in just yet. I'm going to let that cook. Bring that to a hard boil and let it cook. All right. Just want to cook that. I'm going to cut it up just a little bit more. And while that is cooking, I'm going to clean this mess up. Okay? So, don't forget, you guys, like this video, subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to hold your arm, not going to put you in the chokehold if you don't. But view it, like it, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Somebody who wants to make a old school, homemade vegetable soup. Because this is what we grew up off of back in the day. All right, and I'm not going to put my carrots and my onions and green peppers in just yet. I'm going to let this cook and come to a hard boil, and then I'll add everything. But in the meantime, I'm going to clean. All right. And like I said, it's not how you start. It's how you finish. So let's get all of this stuff out of the way. And I also have a can of tomato basil. For me, that brings out the flavor. I mean, it's so good. It just brings out the flavor of everything that's going to be in this soup. And I'm going to season it real well. And I'll put this trash by the door for my husband. But not just yet, because I got some more stuff that I need to throw away. wash my hands. I know you guys are saying, well, why does she have that big Palmolive antibacterial dish detergent right there? Mind your business. Mind your business. Anyway. All right. And I still got my spinach to put in here, but we're gonna let it cook and just let it do what it do. I put it on high. I'm also gonna season it with my cumin. Season it with my cumin. And I was gonna put a little cayenne pepper in it, but I don't want to do that to my neighbors. So I will put some in it once I put my Lipton onion seasoning in it. I will do that once I take theirs out. And also my brother, I'm going to give him a jar full too. So, all right. And my steak season. Hook it up. Hook it up however you want to. All right. Little onion. Season it. Because the onions and the carrots, they are seasoned as well. All right. Okay. And you stir. We're going to stir. We're going to stir in that soup. Mm-hmm. Also, let me get back to my spinach. My spinach is right here, and I'm going to mash it to get some of that water out of it. Gonna let that sit a little while longer. Make sure all the water is drained up out of that. See? My spinach. And y'all see the snow out there? It's pretty out there. And you guys, I also would like to give a shout out to my family in Arizona, Deidre Benson and Vori Benson. These people, they are very good people. I met them through my husband, Jermaine, and he loves them, and he introduced me to them 10 years ago, 11 years, I think 10, 11 years ago, and they are inspiration to me also. And Ma Benson, she always encourages me to do it, no matter what. She encourages me to go for it. So like I told you all in the first video, I am going for it this year. So let's get back to the vegetable soup. All right. Okay. I'm going to put my spinach over in the soup. my spinach in the soup. And look, look you guys. Look you guys. Don't that look delicious? Look. Look you guys. And I'm also going to taste it, because you taste everything. Taste your food. Taste your food as you go. Taste your food as you go. Taste that food. Don't be ashamed or afraid to taste your own food. And let it cook. And it tastes so good. All right. I'm gonna open this can of tomato basil soup. Can you see that? Tomato basil soup. All right. And I'm gonna pour that over in there. Now, no water is going into this soup other than the water from the navy beans soup. Well, the navy beans. That's the only water, and it marinated overnight in its own juices, because I seasoned that as well. So everything that I put in here is seasoned. And if you want to add some sugar or honey or whatever you want to do to your soup, feel free to do so. You can. You can do that. The sugar or honey, it brings all of the flavors together. And you don't have to stir. This is a soup. You don't have to stand over top of it. Just let it do what it do, okay? All right. And in a minute, I'm going to put my potatoes. Look at those potatoes. I love a good roasted potato. They are so good. Okay. Tell me, guys, what is your favorite food to cook when it's snowing outside or when it's cold? Mine is soup, chili beans, baked spaghetti, baked lasagna, whatever God lays on my heart to cook. And I sing to my food, you all. I tell my food that I love it. I bless over my food for anyone who's eating my food. I pray that it's nourishing to the body and that it's good, because I do not want to give anyone anything that I have tasted and it don't taste good at all. I'll throw it in the trash. But guys, it's coming to a hard boil. So all right. All right. All right. So now I'm going to put my carrots, my onions, red onions, and green peppers over in the soup. Because like I said, everything is already cooked. And it don't take long for your vegetables. So. And I use parchment paper for everything, you guys. For everything. And make sure you scrape that parchment paper off. And get your onions and carrots on in there. And look how simple and easy that is. Throw it in the trash. Pan off. And we're going to stir our onions. Start at the bottom and stir in your soup. Whatever you have, start in the bottom and stir. And see how it disappears? All right, all right. Okay. So, guys, we're almost at the end. I don't want to keep you no longer. So, this soup, it is very delicious. I'm going to put my potatoes, roasted potatoes that I put in the oven, put those over in here, and it will be ready. This soup, if you prep and do everything that you're supposed to do, this soup takes about, anywhere from an hour, hour and a half to just cook all of the rest of the vegetables. But I'm not going to put my potatoes in until I finish, until this pot of soup finished and cooks, especially the string beans and the beans, because I don't want to give anyone no hard beans or hard string beans. So guys, until next time, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend or family member who wants to do this homemade, old school vegetable soup. Until my next video.